Hello everybody, Tyrone the God 3 here, and welcome back to Dragon Ball Super Reviews. Today we'll be doing the review of episode 58, Zamasu and Black, The Two Mystery Deepens. This episode was, obviously they had to hold back from the interactive plot-heavy episode that was episode 56, and then the action episode that was episode 57. Yeah, those two things went down, and they were really good episodes. So I guess we did have to do some slowdown, especially since they ended in a way that I'm relatively proud of. A lot of people were proud of the fact that, this saga isn't ending back in episode 57 or wasn't reaching its climax. It ended with our Z Warriors getting their asses whooped and then their tail between their legs and coming back. And I do like moments like that. Granted, like I said, my main problem with this series, or this saga, no, it's this series. It's a series problem. I wish there were more fighters than just Goku and Vegeta, and then Trunks in this one. I wish there was more fighters than just those three. I'm kind of tired of seeing Goku and Vegeta's faces. But regardless, still entertaining, nonetheless. This episode did a good job of, trying to uncover the mysteries. I think this episode was more for us as people. And it's weird, this episode felt more like a fan speculation episode than an episode about our Z Warriors doing the speculation. Our Z Warriors are the ones doing the speculation on who Zamasu really is, or the identity of Black, and the plans that Zamasu's doing. But it's kind of like Black and Fist, Geekdom, Quaman, Halcyon, like all the YouTubers got together, disguised themselves as like Z Warriors or something, and started speculating on things like we're already doing now on who's Black and how Zamasu doing his plan. And, because that's what this episode basically was. It was them trying to put pieces together. And I guess you can call Whis like the main DBZ theorist, because that's all he was doing. He was just making up theories about what he did, about what Zamasu did back in the future or in the timeline. And I gotta say his theories obviously make the most sense, since Whis is probably the most intelligent out of the bunch, at least in terms of gaining knowledge of everything that's going on. And then there's Beerus, obviously, who has some knowledge of what's going on because he himself is a god of destruction. So, with that said, it was a lot of this episode was them trying to figure things out. And one thing I gotta say is a nitpick about this episode, I don't like how dumb Goku is. And the reason I say that is because I'm basing Goku off of the knowledge I have of him of Dragon Ball Z, where in Dragon Ball Z, Goku wasn't really dumb per se. He was more oblivious. He was really oblivious. He would say and do oblivious things. He would do things without much thought behind them, but it wasn't in a way that made him completely dumb. Like, they've dumbed his character down a lot, and it's very offsetting. Like, one of the suggestions he makes in order to fight Zamasu, who's immortal, is to be immortal himself. It's like, first of all, no. Because if Infinity tries to fight Infinity, then it leads to nothing. No one wins. If both of the fighters are immortal, they'll just be fighting for eternity. That's idiotic. Secondly, his suggestion was to eat a bunch of sensu beans, which we already know that's not gonna work. So I don't even know why they made him suggest that. And then the other thing they did was when Goku blurted out that Zamasu was a bad guy. It's like, come on now. Goku wouldn't be that dumb. Like, if you take him from Dragon Ball Z, he's not that dumb. He does actions without thinking. He doesn't just say things without thinking. Goku is an act first and ask questions later type of character, but he is not a say dumb things first and act later. Like, it just doesn't fit, and it's really offsetting to me how dumb they're making Goku in this series. It's just, they made him almost unrelatably dumb. So that's the downside. But the good side is he actually does come up with an idea of how Zamasu and Black end up working together. And the theory was that Zamasu ends up using the Super Dragon Balls in order to create Goku. And the episode basically started off with Zamasu asking Zuno about everything he knows about the Super Dragon Balls and Goku. To which I think that's only 2 requests, and I think you can make about a grand total of 3? If I'm not mistaken, I forgot. But anyway, Zuno tells Zamasu everything he needs to know, and he's already equipped with the knowledge. So he probably made the wish on the Super Dragon Balls, and they actually do target the fact that the Super Dragon Balls have been recently used. So Zamasu's plan will be more than likely to kill Gowasu so that he can steal the time ring, so that he can jump forward 1 year. That way he doesn't have to wait. Technically, he can just do unlimited wishes. Nothing's really stopping him from doing that. I don't know what's really getting his away from just wishing unlimited wishes. But with this, he can actually do his plan rather effectively without having to do the wait. So that's pretty cool. Second thing is when they all end up figuring it out, there's no confirmed wish that Zamasu makes because obviously they're only doing speculation, so it's not confirmed. The next thing that goes down is that Goku goes along with Supreme Kai, Whis, and Beerus to Gowasu and Zamasu's place so that they can check on Zamasu and see what's going on with him. And at this point, we see that Zamasu's there, and Goku and the others just sort of go ahead and pause around that point when Zamasu comes out. And I love the lighting here on the face because it makes him look very sinister. This is how you use lighting effectively to show that someone is being corrupt or slowly gaining evil ambitions, and it was really done. Overall, this episode, this just did a lot. Also, a short little thing, Trunks explains to Mai that her future self is still alive, but she's still in the future. It's a little thing. It didn't really matter that much in the episode, but it's there for character development purposes. Other than that, just a lot of cool stuff went down in this episode in terms of them trying to put the pieces together. Now they're spying on Zamasu and Gowasu to see what's going on, because it's clear that Goasu's more than likely going to die next episode. His fate is sort of sealed, because from the previews we see that if he drinks the tea, it's over. He's going to probably try to poison the tea. I think that's what's going down. And if not poison the tea, then he'll probably just slaughter him on the spot. So, with that said, the next episode is titled Protect Kaioshin Gowasu, Destroy Zamasu. So from the sounds of the next episode, it looks like they're going to just outright fight Zamasu right there so he can stop him from doing whatever he's up to maybe. So, with that said, see you all then everybody. Tyrone the God 3 out.